So today I wanted to talk about 3 reasons why dieting stopped me from losing weight. I think they're going to be really useful because if you're someone who struggles to lose weight, maybe you're a yo-yo dieter, your weight goes up, it goes down, but always you end up either where you started or worse, you end up gaining even more weight. So if you're someone like that, these 3 things might help you in your life. And once you know what the problem is, you can then do something about it so that you're not stuck. So the first reason why dieting stopped me losing weight was the fact that I had become obsessed with food. Dieting makes you obsessed with food because all day long, what used to happen to me and what happens to a lot of people on diets is that we think about what we can eat, how much we can eat of it, and when we can eat it. And so I would wait for meal times, and when I did finally get to eat, I would eat it so quickly, and then I was still left feeling dissatisfied, and I was just obsessed about my next meal. And because of that, I'd normally end up eating even more, snacking in between meals, because constantly I was worried that I'd have to starve again, or that would be such a long time before I'd be eating again. So that's number one. You become obsessed with food and eating. So the next thing, the second reason why dieting stopped me losing weight was the fact that I stopped trusting myself. What I mean by that is I didn't trust myself to know whether I was full, whether I was eating the right thing. And so what I had to do was all the time have to know the calorific content of everything, the sin value, the point value. And if I didn't know it, I'd panic. And so what would happen is, because I didn't trust myself, anytime I found myself in a situation where I couldn't control my food or I didn't know what I was eating, for example, if I had to go to a restaurant and I didn't know what calories or points or sins a certain food was, I'd panic. Or if suddenly somebody turned up to visit me, or I had an unexpected reason to go and see someone and they offered me some food which I didn't know the value of, I would panic and I'd think, oh my God, I don't know how many calories are in this, how many points are there, how many sins are there, depending on which diet or which plan I was following at the time. So when I couldn't control my environment, then I went out of control, and I would then say, well, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to panic. I'm going to just make the most of it. And I ended up eating far more than if I just trusted myself to make the best choice I could at that time, and then to actually enjoy eating what I was having without that panic or without thinking, well, I've broken my diet now, so I might as well go all out and eat everything in sight, which is what I really did most of the time. And so the third reason why dieting stopped me losing weight was because I couldn't never think in the middle. I could either think I was on a diet today or I wasn't on a diet today. So I was on plan or off plan. And I had no idea how to stay in the middle, because trust me, when you lose weight, when you finally lose weight, you will find that the middle is where you want to be. You don't need to do extremes, because you can enjoy your food, whatever you're having, because you will trust yourself and you will be able to stop when you've had enough. And so because I didn't know how to do that, I was on plan, off plan, on a diet, not a diet. And because of that, I was always living my life in extreme. And when you live your life in extreme, it's never something you can maintain. So it's not long lasting. So that was the third major reason why dieting stopped me losing weight. And if any of these points or all of these points sound familiar to you, maybe it's time you started and tried the anti-diet lifestyle, because that's how I lost weight. That's how I lost weight for good. And if you're interested in finding out more about the anti-diet lifestyle, please head over to my website, theantidiet.blog, where there is loads of useful information to get you started on your final weight loss journey.